Yo, what's up, chat? It is day 43 of my workout series. It's raining outside, so if you hear that, just ignore it. Had work today, so no cardio today. Low-key, what is it? Low-key been lacking in the cardio lately. Not gonna lie. Hopefully I can get back into that before school starts back up sometime next week. Last year. And I also potentially had my last day at a work today, before school, because I go seasonal, Ugh. Yeah. Anyways, today is day 43 of my workout series, so that means it's leg day. I mentioned before in the past that leg day is not my favorite day, but it's been growing on me, But first up is barbell back squats, four sets to failure, and then we'll see what's after that, because I don't remember. I don't think the barbell should be making that noise. But hey, we ball, So, yeah, school. I go back next week for school. Then we basically have a week off. We have this little thing called Welcome Week, just to get acquainted with the new people and stuff like that. Kind of plan out our game plan for the semester. And just meet new people, go out and about, do fun activities, stuff like that, And then classes start on the 18th. I'm pretty cool about my classes this semester. It's just history classes. And, history major here. Should be pretty easy for me. Not gonna lie. Taking a Civil War class, World War II class, and British and Irish history class. Pretty excited about the World War II specifically because, World War II is kind of the reason why I want to be a history major, because that's one of my favorite things to learn about. Period. But anyways, 3 more sets of barbell back squats, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Alright, chat. Finished those barbell back squats. Next up is dumbbell Romanian deadlifts. Yay. And they're not my least favorite thing on leg day. But they're not my favorite either. My favorite's probably barbell back squats. And I lost a lot of weight. I love that. Me losing weight makes me feel good, Especially when people say, like, "Did you lose weight?" I'm like, "You noticed?" It helped. It boosts my morale a lot. But yeah, 4 sets to failure for dumbbell Romanian deadlifts. Yeah, I love losing weight. Yeah. Will I meet my goal weight before I go back to school? Absolutely not. Will I be under 200 pounds before I go back to school? Boy, I hope so. Boy, I hope so. If I can get under 200 before I go back to school, we're golden, pony boy. Now, when I do eventually reach my goal weight of 180, that don't mean I'll stop doing this, I'll stop doing this until I die. It could be 1 month, could be a year, could be 2 years, Treat every day like it's your last day, because you never know when it could be, You never know when it could just, like that. Anyways, 3 more sets of Romanian deadlifts, dumbbell Romanian deadlifts, then we move on to the next thing. Alright, chat. Yeah, those dumbbell Romanian deadlifts knocked me on my ass a little, I'm not gonna lie. Whew. But we finished them. Now we're moving on to the last 2 things, which are box squats and standing calf raises. I think this time for standing calf raises, I'll use the barbell because I haven't really, done it with the barbell before. At least not that much, I don't think. But yeah, 4 sets to failure for each. Yeah. Yeah, school's starting back up. Excited, but also, nervous, obviously. But, I'm also a little sad. Because this could potentially be my last year, in school. Ever. Yeah, there's the potentiality of, me going to graduate school or me going to law school. But there's also the potentiality of me starting my own business, like a bar or working on a ranch. Or, yeah. I have thought about law school a lot more than graduate school, but I also thought about, owning my own bar, because I'm gonna be honest, I've always wanted to own a bar. I know, weird dream, but ever since I was like 8 or something, I was like, I want to own a bar. That could be the alcohol in me, but I don't do it, for the free drinks, obviously, but I do it because I like the aesthetic a bar gives off, And, it could be, I wouldn't say easy money, because you got inventory, you got worker fees and shit, but like, I'll definitely be running my own bar, but it's not gonna be a college bar. It's gonna be like a dive bar, I guess. I don't know. Still thinking about it. But hey, if I owned a bar in the future, I would not complain. I would love to own a bar. I really would. But 3 more sets of box squats, then we move on to standing calf raises with the barbell because I refuse to pick up those dumbbells again. Alright, chat. Finished those box squats. Last thing for today is standing calf raises. I'll be using the barbell today because I refuse to pick up those dumbbells, like I said. Fuck, I'm tired. 4 sets to failure. Oh, there's a new Dave's Hot Chicken near where I live. I'm gonna go try that on Sunday with a couple of my buddies from work. Kind of like a good luck your senior year ordeal. A sort of goodbye, if you will. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I'll consider that my cheat meal, for either the week or for the month of August. We'll see what I get. But yeah, I'm excited. Pretty excited. Always wanted to try Dave's Hot Chicken. And yeah, I'm excited. Really am. Like how I'm excited for senior year, but I'll also have my doubts, But hey, I made it this far. Why not do one more, Yeah. I'm excited, but I have my doubts. About a lot of things, but it's a bunch of stuff I don't really want to get into. I like doing this. It's kind of like therapy for me when I don't have an appointment. Yeah. If you made it this far, just want to say thank you for watching. This was day 43, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 44.